Have you ever felt like things are going really good, like you start something new or whatever, and things are going really great, and then all of a sudden they're not, and it's like, oh, was this actually such a good idea? That's kind of um, a little bit of what my week has been like. Starting a new business, and at first things seemed like everything was just falling into place and going really smooth, and now we've hit some bumps in the road, and we know those things will come, right? But still kind of shakes you up a little bit, and that happens to us in a lot of different ways in a lot of areas of our life. Things can happen, and specifically things that affect our faith. It's really easy to raise your hands and praise God when the bills are paid and the worship's good and all of those things. But when you get the bad news from the doctor, or when somebody thus saith the Lord to you, and then that doesn't actually happen, or doesn't happen the way that you thought it was going to happen, or maybe you thought that you heard from God, and maybe you just didn't understand what you heard, or whatever the case may be. Things happen that can shake our faith. And one of my favorite things to pray myself, and to pray when I get the opportunity to pray with people, is 2 Timothy 2:13, and it says that even when we are faithless, that he remains faithful, for he cannot deny himself. And footnote, I'm not saying that God promised me a business. Um, that's not what I'm saying. So don't think that. But what I am saying is God has made promises to me, and he's made promises to you. And sometimes it just seems like our promises are not going the way that they should be going. And it can be hard to maintain the faith. But even when our faith is shaken, even when our faith decreases, he remains faithful to his word, because he cannot deny himself. Even when our faith is shaken, even when we may begin to lose hope. And so let that be your encouragement. If you're going through a season right now where you may be losing faith, or you may be struggling with a promise that you think you received, or a word that somebody gave to you, remember that he is faithful even when we are faithless. God bless.